Today in Parking Network News, Mobilisys expands portfolio with Maxsense 3DTC traffic counter. Parkion and Schweers integrate for faster enforcement. Parkloud partners grows into Scandinavia. Skidata partners with Interparking for a modern parking structure. Creditco expands into the Australian parking market. And get ready for the NPA show in Las Vegas. Welcome to Parking Network News. My name is Pieter Jan de Grave. Mobilisys has expanded its portfolio concerning the detection of single parking spaces with Maxsense 3DTC traffic counter. The Maxsense magnetic field sensor system is perfectly suitable to count vehicles on ramps and at cross sections of car parks and underground parking facilities. 70 measurements per second even allow to measure speeds of up to 220 kilometers an hour in outdoor areas. Maxsense detects the passing vehicles through the carriageway, which means that the sensors are mounted on the roof of the parking level underneath. Data transmission can directly be linked to dynamic signposting or to parking management systems. Since the sensor only reacts to ferromagnetic material, influences like passing pedestrians, dirt and wind do not affect the accuracy of the detection. The Maxsense system has been installed by Mobilisys at the airport of Cologne-Bonn, in P3, its largest car park. This car park has more than 6,500 parking spaces arranged on 8 floors. Especially in such large facilities, it is very important that passengers are informed quickly on the number and location of the last vacant parking spaces. Parkion and Schweers Technologies have announced that the two companies have developed a pay-by-space parking integration. With Parkion's expertise in urban mobility solutions and Schweers as a market-leading provider of professional law enforcement tools, this integration is optimally designed to help parking enforcement officers check the status of a parking space and, if necessary, write a citation. The officer uses an application provided by Schweers installed on a wireless handheld to query the Parkion database of parking meter transactions. According to Michael Schweers, Schweers Technologies President and CEO, pay-by-space is a great concept for parking management. They are glad to be able to support their customers and the industry with just tools for reliable integrated service and for easy, straightforward, handheld parking enforcement. Parkion's marketing director pointed out that it's critical to enhance parking enforcement in every way possible to help create better turnover of parking spaces. The first municipality started using the integration with success in April of this year. Go to parking-net.com to find out more about these companies. Parkloud is known as a parking reservations provider. However, marketing for parking is one of Parkloud's longest-standing services. They have developed a huge network of partnerships and marketing channels to boost the visibility of parking operators working with the company. But most notably is Parkloud's partnership with the aviation industry. For example, Primera Air, a Scandinavian airline, chose to partner with Parkloud and launch their online parking reservations through its own website at 19 different airports throughout Europe. This service provides passengers with the choice and the advanced information for parking. Connecting drivers with parking spaces is not coincidentally one of the topics that Parkloud will address at this year's Airport Parking Network event in Munich. Rotterdam is the second largest city of the Netherlands, so you can imagine the importance of efficient parking. A multifunctional structure in the city center has been designed to fit a marketplace, a residential area, an office section, and a special dome with one of the Interparking's most beautiful parking structures underneath. For this unique concept, Interparking partnered with Skidata for an innovative parking facility in order to have optimal parking guidance to reduce emission. Every car that enters the structure is scanned and identified based on license plate recognition. Low-emission car owners get a discount on their parking tariffs, and last but not least, a bookable parking system is provided to book your parking in advance.
Our partner in this project is Skidata. And they helped us very much during the development of the equipment to make this project very successful. We worked together with SKIDATA already quite some time. And for this project we made our choice not only for the good deal but also for the cooperation with a known and solid company like SKIDATA.
Creditcall expands into the Australian parking market. They officially launched at the latest Parking Australia convention and exhibition in Brisbane. Creditcall is an unattended payment service provider and EMV migration specialist. The company provides solutions in unattended mobile and online parking environments. For example, pay on foot, pay and display, mobile payments and online booking solutions. They operate in an international market including the US, Canada and Europe, and work with companies such as Scheid & Bachmann, Designa and Xerox. Creditcall has recently completed its first integration with Australian processor First Data, meaning that any customer using Westbank's merchant facilities can now accept unattended EMV transactions via Creditcall's technology. Just another 2.5 weeks until parking professionals from all over the world fly to fabulous Las Vegas for the annual NPA Conference and Expo. This year's event takes place in Caesars Palace from October 20th to 23rd. The National Parking Association is the fastest growing parking association in the US, and with annual conference being sold out 8 years in a row, we have high expectations for this year's edition. If you're exhibiting or visiting, be sure to visit our booth number 608. Thank you for watching Parking Network News. We will be back next week. In the meantime, check parking-net.com for daily updated information about the parking industry. See you next week.